Hello, viewers. Welcome back to Biafra Broadcast 247, a channel that supplies you with legit information as it pertains to happenings around the world. In case you are visiting us for the first time, please kindly click on the red subscribe button. You can also turn on the bell icon to always be the first to get a notification anytime we upload a new video. Now I'd like you to listen attentively to these important updates. The United States House of Representatives has passed a measure to limit Trump's military actions against Iran. The American government had killed an Iranian general, Qasem Soleimani, in an airstrike in Baghdad. The House on Thursday, January 9, voted against Trump's further attacks on Iran. Now the update in details. Following the military actions against Iran by the American government, the U.S. House of Representatives has voted to prevent President Donald Trump from carrying out further attacks on Iran. Washington Post reports that the House voted Thursday, January 9, in a Democratic-led campaign to reassert congressional authority over the use of force abroad. The newspaper reported that the 224 to 194 votes, which came a day after the administration's senior national security officials briefed lawmakers about a strike that killed a top Iranian commander, fell largely along the party lines, with 3 Republicans and a Republican-turned independent endorsing the resolution. According to the reports, 8 Democrats opposed the measure, which instructs Trump to terminate the use of United States Armed Forces to engage in hostilities in or against Iran or any part of its government or military, unless Congress declares war or there is an imminent armed attack upon the United States. The administration, with the help of most Republicans, has argued forcefully against the effort, asserting that Trump, as commander-in-chief, had undisputed legal justification to kill Qasem Soleimani in Baghdad without Congress prior approval. But Democrats and a handful of Republicans were so frustrated by the administration's resistance to fully involving Congress that the belated effort to engage Capitol Hill largely backfired, fueling momentum for Thursday's vote. Washington Post also noted that in the House, Representatives Matt Gaetz, a close Trump ally who had publicly defended last week's strike on Soleimani, worked with Democrats after Wednesday briefings to fine-tune the resolution, ultimately crossing the aisle on Thursday, January 9, to support it. I support the president. Killing Soleimani was the right decision. But engaging in another forever war in the Middle East would be the wrong decision, Gaetz said. announcing his yes vote. But the critical forum in the Senate, where Democrats are in the minority and will need the help of at least 4 Republicans to pass a similar vote to empower the resolution. Republican Senators Mike Lee and Rand Paul had committed to supporting Kane's resolution, fuming to reporters Wednesday, January 8, that administration officials has failed to specify when, if ever, they might seek Congress approval for military strikes. Lee complained that officials had instead communicated that lawmakers need to be good little boys and girls and run along, not debate this in public. Kane said he is discussing his resolution with Senators Susan Collins and Todd C. Young, in addition to Lee and Paul, and selectively changing the text, such as removing languages and specifically addresses Trump by name, in hopes that doing so will build enough support to secure Senate approval. But Kane sounded undeterred on Thursday, January 9, arguing that Congress will still influence Trump's thinking even if supporters cannot override his veto. As evidence, he pointed to when Congress threatened to invoke its war powers to curtail U.S. support for the Saudi-led military campaign in Yemen. He stopped doing what we were complaining about. It had an impact, Kent said, noting that the administration stopped refueling Saudi jets. President Trump may not care about Congress, but he does care about the American Republic. And if he sees a strong vote on this, and it goes to him, it's an impression not just of what we think, but of what our constituents think, he said. Republicans and Democrats, however, remain bitterly divided over whether Trump's strike was prudent and justified or illegal and reckless, with the dispute coming down to whether Soleimani posed such an imminent threat to warrant going after him without the consent of the Congress. Now, viewers, I'd like you to drop your opinions right down there in the comment section about what you feel concerning this update. Once again, if you are yet to subscribe to this wonderful channel, please kindly click on the red subscribe button. Also turn on the bell notification to always be the first to get an update anytime we release a new video. Thank you once again. See you next time.